they sign on for a season with their team. Again, this isn't just specific to Rocket League, just for all esports. Is it primarily they're signing on for one season and then they renegotiate their terms after that season? I don't know. They can choose if they have an agent or not. Interesting. So where do these agents come from then, right? I'm not in the mood to do rings. TBH. So where are these agents coming from? Are they just like their own thing? Or are they also like part of the league? Like, because if you're saying they can choose to have an agent or not, that almost indicates that like the league is providing agents. And then at that rate, I wonder like what would be the benefit to being a free agent as a player. You'd want to have an agent at that point to make sure that you're getting the best contract possible, especially because most of these kids are just that, you know, they're kids. They don't understand if they're getting an actually a good deal or not on their contract, or if they're getting taken advantage of. Because I remember that was kind of a big controversy a little while ago, that a lot of these esports kids, not even just Rocket League again, but a lot of these like big esports teams were kind of like underselling their contracts, and these kids were taking it. I mean, because it's like, as an esport, you know, you're obviously not making, it's not like you're in the NBA or the NFL, like, you're not making millions of dollars off of your contract. But, like, where does that, but there is still, like, that kind of that line of, that they can get taken advantage of, even by, like, the rest of the, what the quote-unquote market would be. So, if you're a young kid, what's the benefit to having an agent or not? I don't know. It's kind of an interesting thought. The whole esports concept to me is a pretty crazy one. The fact that you have these kids that can now dedicate their entire life pretty much to playing an esport, and really their career will only be, you know, 5 or 6 years typically is how it's going right now. Like, an old player in esports is in their mid-20s. Like, that's an old player in esports. Because I know Rocket League is this way, but I think most esports are, you have to be at least 13 to join. So if you get in right at the beginning and you're 13, I mean, I guess technically you can have like it wouldn't be an unreasonable thought to have a 10-year career, you know, get out when you're in like 23. But it's like, what do you do after that? Because, like, if you're a pro esports player, are you going to school? Like, are you going to college after high school? And if you are, like, good for you, but does that mean you really have the time to be practicing as much? Because if you're a pro at Rocket League, these guys are practicing 10, 12, 14 hours a day, every day. So how do you have time to go to school? If you don't go to school, and you don't go to work right out of high school, and you get out of your esport when you're 23 years old, sure, you're still really young, but you're 5 years behind the curve. You know, because at least if you graduate college when you're, you know, 21, 22, right? Pretty average timing, even 23. You graduate at the same age that everyone else graduates, and yeah, you don't have much work experience, but you have a degree. If you don't go to college, you go straight into the workforce, and now you have 5 years of work experience. But these kids, I also need to lock in a little bit. I'm just rambling and not really paying attention to this level. These kids don't, if they're not going to school after high school, they're not getting a higher education, and they're not joining the workforce. So you get out of your esport, and you probably, if you had an amazing career, you probably made a couple $100,000, maybe, at least for Rocket League. So was definitely not enough. And then now you have no experience either. So you're 5 years behind all the people who didn't go to school on work experience. And you're 5 years behind all the people who did go to school because you don't have a degree. Really interesting concept. And I think that is, to me, that's the only thing that's like really not kind of like a viable thing for esports. Because you're retired so early in your life. Like, what do you do with that? You know what I mean? Like, what do you do after? How do you integrate into society after? This kind of the thing. Like, I was expecting a touch from teammate there. I got totally spun out. My car flipped around even after I was in the air. That's a good block. You'll have ball and boost. Teammate was third man that decided to try and be a second man. It's a horrible bounce. I really need to be reading those bounces better lately. Thank you. Hey, hey! This guy has the same name as me. Hey! Get on this guy's case. Who is this guy think he is? Who is this guy? What's he doing out here? This is Zephyr 788. Who do you think you are, buckaroo? Better than me, apparently. Oh, he's not the one who scored it. I was too busy looking at this guy's name. Who is this guy? There's only room for one Zephyr in this lobby, buddy boy. And we're both at the bottom of the leaderboard. Alright, we'll warm up. This is the first game on. It's a good shot by Rave. Or, no, that? Oh, yeah. He was on. Who finished it? I haven't done anything. It's the first game on, and we usually don't start our night in threes, so it's a little bit different for me. See if we can pressure Zephyr, the imposter. It's a good touch by Taco. Bad touch by Zephyr. But Rave was not ready for it. Okay. Okay, maybe we didn't do enough of a warm-up. That might be on me. We might have just kind of trolled our warm-up, and now we're missing the ball completely. I got flung out after that. There was no chance of even having a follow-up on that. Take a good 50 there. Grab their front boost. Crazy pinch out. I am moving a little too slow at the moment. Almost goes in. Our teammate is definitely out of position being third man. He's way too close. We can't have all three people here right now. Pop it over because I saw him pressuring. I was hoping I was going to be able to follow, but he did bump me off of it. That's on me. I was a little too close there. I was really hoping that this Theo guy wasn't going to be following me that close. He should have tried to be mid for a pass. I'm trolling. I'm faking. I'm faking. I'm faking. That's all we're doing here. We're faking. Y'all calm down. Ooh, we're lagging too. I didn't have much boost there, so only hope was to try and be able to get it mid. Fake. Dude, okay, yeah, we need to practice my aerials a little bit more before we start playing. Because that's like 3 that we've missed. Like 3 easy aerials that we've missed. We need to spend a little bit more time in free play or training pack before we actually start playing games tonight. Pretty good clear. Alright, we'll take it. We'll take the own goal. Teammate was there for it too, so I don't think it would have mattered all that much. But we'll definitely take it. We're barely hanging on to our champ status at the moment. Yeah, I needed to do something there. Good thing Rave was watching. It's a good dunk. I'm there. He's there. He didn't have faith in me, which fair enough with how I've been playing this game. It's a good dunk by teammate. Holy, they pinched that. Am I on Central, sir? No, I'm on West. Why am I lagging so hard? I'll give Rave some support here. Yeah, slam that in, buckaroo. I'm a kid. Oh, I accidentally said an exclamation mark, not a period, or not a one. Yeah, let's go spend a little bit of time in the aerial training. Is this a 2's tourney? 3's heat seeker, we're not doing that. Let's go get some aerial comfortability down, yeah? This is not the one I wanted to be in, but we'll take it. It has enough aerials in it. Ooh, that's scuffed. Yeah, see, this is why we're practicing the aerials before we go in. Because holy, it's bad. That's a bad shot. That's a bad shot. It's the exact same shot. Actually, we're going to do that one again because that was still a bad shot. I want to get like this side angle kind of slap shot instead of just, yeah, like that, but like in. That's the exact shot I was going for. Just, I also want a no bounce. Good enough, we'll take it. I always forget what this one does. That should be like a off the wall kind of thing here. I am so bad with off the wall. That's like one of my biggest problems. One of my biggest like downsides, I guess, like areas of improvement. We'll call it that. Could have been good. Also, I am leaning like crazy tonight with my gameplay. I do it all the time, but tonight it's like, there's a lot. Holy. Kind of shows you how bad I actually am at the wall. I flipped out of the way of it. That's sick. I went too low. That's sick. It's a little bit better. Flipped out of the way of it again. That's sick. I don't know why I am so bad with the wall. Like, the wall is definitely like not up to par with the rest of my gameplay. I am not good, like by any means, but the wall is definitely low on my list of skills. That was it. I jumped too early and didn't have a flip. Dude, yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. It's a little bit rough. There we go. There we go. It's a little bit better. It's a decent shot. I don't even remember what this is supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be like either a catch or a double tap. We're just missing it altogether, though, apparently. See, that was so bad. I want to try and get it to where I can, like, pop it. I was doing it yesterday just fine. That's another thing that I need to work on. My two, like, I would say worst areas are, like, wall reads, like, double taps or just reading it off the wall in general, and then just like wall to air dribbling or wall to air touches. Yeah, like this probably isn't the best map to do it on either, because we'll take it, whatever, because it is like dark. This is a hard map because it's dark. I was not even locked in for that. Because it's dark, like, the wall is kind of hard to see sometimes. So, like, reading the bounces off of, like, the corner can be a little bit more challenging, at least for me, because you can't see the angles as much. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, double taps are unreasonably hard for me. I'm not saying that they're an easy shot. I mean, that's why, you know, you don't see them up until you start getting real. Like, you don't see them consistently until you start getting into, like, mid-champ. But they are definitely a pain point for me. There we go. Let's do it again. I had a nice double tap in a game last night. That one felt good. I don't know what, like, I don't know if it's like, I don't know why I have such a hard time reading the ball in the air. Whatever. We'll call it good enough. Okay, so he's on. Oh, he's messaging me too. So the worst part about streaming is you don't hear your... Yeah, let me switch accounts. So we're going to goof around actually not on my main. And we're going to go into... Words, they're hard sometimes. We're gonna go into the alt account and see if we can work with Buddy, getting him into higher diamond lobbies, and like I said, eventually working him into champ lobbies is the idea. That's not the email. That's not how you spell that email at all. Typing's hard, apparently. Just waiting for the game to launch. Switch music up a little bit too. Music's a little too sweaty for, like, warm up. Getting all sorts of messages on Discord. Holy. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just get warmed up. Or continue warming up until he's ready. And then we'll run up some twos. It's only going to be like... Diamond? 2? I think? If I could spell. Just changing the stream title a little bit here. Comp. We're doing comp 2s. Because we're trying to get him warmed up. Because I think 2s is probably going to be his best bet for like getting higher ranked. Because the idea is for him to learn how to get himself into champ. And then eventually get his own champ rewards. So we're trying to get him comfortable in higher lobbies. And I think 2s is going to be the best way to do that. Because 3s, I don't know. In my opinion, you have to be a little bit better of a player in 3s to have the same rank in 3s. At least if you... I don't know. Because neither one of us main it either. So there is that side of it where we don't main 3s. So, I don't know. Kind of just seemed like the easier option to try and get him more comfortable. And like, I can control the lobby a little bit better in 3s, or excuse me, in 2s than I can in 3s as a higher player. Because like, I'm not hard sweating or smurfing in these lobbies, but I can kind of control the lobby a little bit better, which gives him a little bit more time to learn, or like a little bit more room for error, I guess is kind of the idea behind it. It's a little bit harder to control the lobby in 3s, especially because I think he's right around the same rank in 3s, like Diamond 1, Diamond 2. And especially if he's in like Diamond 2, me only being like champ in 3s, that's not a big enough skill gap for me to just be like wiping the floor in 3s. Where like being champ 2, like high champ 1, champ 2 in 2s in a Diamond 2 lobby is a little bit more easy for me to kind of control what goes on. Not saying we're going to win every game by any means, and I don't think that's the point. Because I'm not just carrying him to champ. Like, that's not what we're trying to do here. I forgot to switch the... That's on me. I forgot to switch over. We're fine. Everything's fine. Now you guys can actually see what I'm doing. That's not the point, you know. It's getting him... Like, the point isn't to carry him. It's to get him warmed up and... Or comfortable in like higher lobbies than what he's currently at, and get him comfortable moving himself into champ. Also, hello.
Oh.
You have the invite. I send you another in case it is invalid now.
Yes. I've definitely been like consistently able to stay higher.
Yeah.
Like I was just playing earlier and I was like hovering at like Diamond 3 for a while.
Oh, Diamond 3?
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I had like, dude, no joke, I had like 2 games in a row with AFK teammates, and I got tilted by it, and then I was playing bad, so I dropped back to like Diamond 2.
Understandable. Well,
I
it's
should've just
hard.
stopped.
Yeah, it's hard when you have like even not even just AFK teammates, but like just bad teammates in general, because you start playing like faster because you feel like you need to compensate, and then when you finally get good teammates again, you're playing out of that normal gameplay.
Yeah. I was not supposed to be a BF demo for the goal. I was just going for the touch.
That's funny.
I was going fast enough.
The wife was talking to me. Garbage by me. Garbage recovery. We're in your net. Hey, wait. Oh, I thought I was gonna pop that out. Bonk. Oh, I didn't pick up the roost.
I was waiting for you to like do something fancy.
Really bad kickoff. Kickoffs are not ideal at the moment. Oh, why do I get beat there? That's just embarrassing. Like, it's not embarrassing that you beat me, it's embarrassing that I made that decision to get beat there. Alright, we're gonna do another lap apparently. I didn't flick. Whoa, lag. That was so funny. I really wanted that to go in so I could see what it looked like on the server. So, oh my gosh, I'm rubber banding like crazy. It's so bad. Happens.
Well, I thought I could push it out in front of you.
Yeah.
Have control of it, but I wasn't going fast enough.
Good block. It's so laggy. What? I mean, faking. Totally intentional fake.
Hey man, get off my case.
Get off me, man. Get off me.
Get off.
Yeah. I was supposed to be behind you. Would you like my musty kickoff? Backflip into the ball. I'll do it again.
All cool again. I thought I could get around it and demo you.
That wasn't how that was supposed to go. That was supposed to just slam straight in. Big dunks. Eh. Keep it up. Score it. Oh.
Keep it up.
Oh. Oh, that's awesome. Double taps are hard. Let's see how it goes.